Hey you guys, take 30,000. Alright, so we're going to do a short story tonight because, long story short, I recorded twice and it just didn't work out for me. And it's 11:14 p.m. But I know it's a Monday, so I need to try and stick to some sort of schedule the best I can. So, alright, short story today. What did you eat? What's on your mouth? Come here, baby. Come here, mama. What the fuck is that? Oh, fuck. So I'm gonna vacuum real quick, and y'all get to hear every bit of it. Such a good kitty, don't put up fights. Don't copyright strike me, dude. Oh, you're up there now, huh? Now you want to be up on my couch? Kick your ass. Are you afraid of the big scary vacuum? The vacuum cleaner? The vacuum? Reference to, fucking, probably, Big Chili Panda. If I had a question. That's the Big Chili Panda or Smash. Both channels I watch. On a semi-normal basis. Anyway, we are reading The Expressionless. Pretty sure I'm sick. Wouldn't surprise me. Throat icky. Alright. So, The Expressionless. More stories from Lemon Meringue, by the way. In June 1972, I apologize for the shaky camera. My pig won't nod. So, sorry, clean off notifications and shit. In June 1972, a woman appeared in Cedars-Sinai Hospital in nothing but a white, blood-covered gown. Now, this in itself would not be too surprising, as people often have accidents nearby and come to the nearest hospital for medical attention. But there were two things that caused people that saw her to vomit or flee in horror. The first being that she wasn't exactly human. She resembled something close to a mannequin, but had the dexterity and fluidity of a normal human being. Her face was as flawless as a mannequin's, devoid of eyebrows and smeared of makeup. There was a kitten clamped in her jaw so naturally tight that no teeth could be seen, and the blood was still squirting out of her gown, over her gown and onto the floor. She pulled it out of her mouth, tossed it aside, and collapsed. From the moment she stepped through the entrance to when she was taken to a hospital room and cleaned up before they prepped her for sedation, she was completely calm, expressionless, and motionless. The doctors thought it best to restrain her until the authorities could arrive, and she did not protest. They were unable to get any kind of response from her, and most staff members felt too uncomfortable to look directly at her for more than a few seconds. But the second the staff tried to sedate her, she fought back with extreme force. Two members of staff had to hold her down as her body rose up on the bed with that same blank expression. She turned her emotionless eyes toward the male doctor and did something unusual. She smiled. As she did, the female doctor screamed and let go in shock. In the woman's mouth were not human teeth, but long, sharp spikes. Too long for her mouth to close fully without causing any damage. The male doctor stared at her for a moment before asking, "What in the hell are you?" "What are you doing? Why are you just standing there?" "Makes me nervous." "Nothing. Okay." "What?" She cracked her neck down to her shoulder to observe him, still smiling. There was a long pause. The security had been alerted and could be heard coming down the hallway. As he heard them approach, she darted forward, sinking her teeth in front of his throat, ripping out his jugular and letting him fall to the floor, gasping for air as he choked on his own blood. She stood up and leaned over him, face coming dangerously close to his as the life faded from his eyes. She leaned in closer and whispered in his ear, "I am God." The doctor's eyes filled with fear as he watched her calmly walk away to greet the security men. His last ever sight would be watching her feast on them one by one. The female doctor who survived the incident named her the Expressionless. There was never a sighting of her again. Sorry for not being so upbeat in this one. I feel like ass. I have Pork here with me. I have Stitch here. Hey, Mama. Who is being a nuisance. But I love her. Sorry it's a short one. Like I said, I tried recording this before. I had a whole second story. But it just didn't work out. I'm ready for bed. So as soon as I'm done with this and I chug my drink, I am going to sleep. After I upload, of course. Gotta wait for that. Make sure it goes through. Alright. You guys have a good night, day, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how your day was. Let's see. Make sure you're subscribed and you've hit that bell, because otherwise you won't be getting any notifications from me. That will make me sad. Remember to be the best you can be, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!